America, baby! Hello, people, and welcome to today's StarCraft 2 cast, brought to you by Captain America. Today we're following up with another TVP. It is the second game in a best of 3 between Mao's Thorzain and SKMC. Our red Protoss player would be in the top right corner, blue Terran in the bottom left. This is the map Daybreak, and the game is from MLG Winter Championships 2012 at Columbus, Ohio. This is the second game. If you didn't catch the first game already, go ahead and watch it. It was played on dual site. I do have it uploaded to my channel. And if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe, like the video, give me a comment, let me know what I can do better. Always looking to improve. And so we have a pylon and a depot first. Yes, alright. And then nothing. Just more probes and more SCVs. Alright, so let's see. Daybreak, bigger map. Likely to see a macro game here. Be interesting to see what the two different players do. I'm trying to think back to the meta game at this point, being it's now May and this happened in, I believe, March. I don't think at this point parting. I think this is when parting started to go big, the 3 Nexus play. So that I don't think was really up yet, at least not for MC. Because I know parting was in the MLG, so the championships did play there. Very likely see that kind of play from him. Guessing MC is usually, you know, he's been around since the very beginning. Gonna see a gate and then gas, so likely a 1-gate expo. I mean, just because it's such a large map, I don't think we're gonna see any kind of, you know, 1-base play. With this much of a distance between the 2 bases, we do have a Rax, looks like a 1 Rax FE. No gas yet taken. The probe from MC, we'll see this. And we'll have to see how this is followed up. Probe coming. We're going to put the core down. Okay. Now, traditionally, a lot of Protoss players will go just 1 gate. You'll see some greedy. If it's not the parting style, you'll see a 1 gate without gas right into a Nexus against the Terran. Really get the economic advantage. MC has elected for the gas. It will give him the ability to put some pressure on with Stalkers, as well as get his warp gate research up right away. Can see he's saving chrono for that. Has not used all of his chrono. He is going Zealot first, likely to help get the SCV out. We do have a CC at the expo on the low ground for Thorzain. It's very nice. You know, with this big of a map, he'll be able to hold that no problem. Put down a couple bunkers, and you know, as long as MC is going for a 2-base play, you know, you might see like an immortal kind of push, or maybe some kind of pressure with gateways. But proper micro and bunker placement would allow him to hold that, and scouting as well to make sure he's not being all in. Chronoing the probes now. He's not gonna chrono warp gate. He with that probe in the base really was able to see that he's not gonna be facing a tech. You know, a big fast quick tech play. We do have double gas now and a second Rax. So Thorzain style, gonna see. Let's see if how many puts in gas. I know he's usually, he goes 2 in each gas this time. Gives him enough gas to get upgrades, but also allows him to build his infrastructure. He does have 1 bunker going down, 2 racks. Likely see either a 3rd rack or a factory. With that much, with the gas like that, probably a factory, 2 racks factory, starport, and then add some more racks. We do have a 2nd gateway coming. Looks like we're going to see a 3rd. And the couple stalkers out on the map, going to probably poke in, see what he can see. Make sure there is an expansion from Thorzain. He does see the bunker, has not seen the CC itself, but he's got to be pretty sure at this point there was an expansion. And 2nd gas on the way for MC. Gonna get a sentry out. A little low on gas. We'll see where he goes, the transition he makes here once he gets this Nexus up, if he's gonna tech heavily, take a 3rd, or do, you know, some kind of a timing push off a 2-base. With MC, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. He does have 3 gateways, and they're about to finish. Warp gate did finish. He's gonna morph them all into warp gates. Could see some 3-gate pressure. There's no proxy pylon though, so not gonna be able to put on a whole lot of pressure with those 3 gateways. Is driven back by the Marines and Marauders. One bunker down. Likely going to see a couple more just for safety's sake. Do have stim on the way as well. Now the question becomes, are we going to see 2 base pushes from either of these guys, or factory as well? And the 3rd Rax did finish. Okay, so we went 1 Rax, 2 Rax, double gas, then a Tech Lab reactor and stim, followed by a 3rd Rax with the Tech Lab and the factory. Likely to get combat shield, an eBay on the way as well. So it's not the Thorzain we've seen where he goes for 2-2 very quickly. This is a little bit more delayed on the weapons upgrades, but he is gonna tech up, likely go for Medivacs. 2 bunkers at the natural, helping hold off any Protoss aggression. Nice placement here. We do see the Protoss player out on the map does have 2 pylons now. Good, help spot drops, but also warp-ins. And see how much damage he does with this. Taking both gases likely indicates some tech. He only has 3 gateways, so we will see some form of tech from him. I'm not sure if it be it upgrades or maybe a Twilight Council. It doesn't have a Robo Bay yet. Likely to, well, I would guess he's going to go gateway heavy here from this load. But he is fully saturated in the gases. +1 weapons on the way for Thorzain. Salvages a bunker. What has he seen so far? Okay, he did get an SCV into the main. Okay, he's going to be able to...
This better be good.
Did not see the forge. Only saw 3 gateways. Now the question is MC hiding anything? But MC, in fact, taking a 3rd. If you look at the composition too, a good amount of zealots and a couple stalkers, but a lot of sentries. And what Day9 is famous for saying is the more sentries you see, the more minerals he's going to have and can put into an expansion. You see a lot of stalkers, it's likely not expanding because they are mineral intensive. But if he's using sentries, chances are he's going to grab an expansion behind it. You're only seeing 3 gateways as well. We do have a 3rd Nexus on the way. Ground armor, level 1 on the way. A 2nd forge for those quick upgrades. And a Twilight Council. We're going to see some more gateway. Oh, 3 more gateways. Warping in. He's going to go up to 6 gates here. And see some Templar play with this. He's not going to go for the Colossus. Maybe DT's more likely High Templar at this point in the game. Definitely more cost effective. We do have Ghost Academy, so it's a good scout from Thorzain. Going for the Ghost with going Medivacs, got combat shields and concussive shells, both got finished. Did not get these pylons though. This could be a problem if MC warps in around the units there. We're gonna pick off the Stalker in the middle of the map. MC he'll be able to hold this. 6 sentries here. That's a lot of force fields. You see these guys are all almost full energy. And 1 force field's 50 energy. That's 4 force fields a pop. But MC takes the watchtower. Gonna push around and check to see if there's a 3rd. Here we go. He does see the 3rd. Now the problem is MC's army's out of position. This could be a problem. If he focuses on Nexus here, it's gonna go down. Alright, pulling back a little bit, afraid of those force fields. Doesn't want to get trapped. Looks like he's trying to bait MC. Throwing something down. We do have force fields. Trapping a good portion of his army off. But MC is forced to fall back. It's supply advantage 30 in favor of MC Thorzain. He was faster on the expansion. He's got a better economy. MC went over straight 1 gate. Fast expansion. He did choose to get the gas and a core first. Delayed his expansion a little bit, whereas Thorzain went 1 Rax right into an FE. A CC before taking a 2nd Rax and gas gives him a little bit of an advantage, and 2 in the gas, guys, really like he likes to do, also helps. Keep his army size larger. We do see a 3rd of Thorzain coming out. He grabbed one of the pylons. Likely saw a little bit of harassment during the push at MC's 3rd. Did not do much at all. Really, these bunkers are still here, and the reinforcements of Thorzain would be enough to hold anything off. Where are we at? 6. Okay, we got 3 more gateways on the way. We do have Blink and Storm level 2 upgrades on the way. He is ahead of Thorzain in upgrades here. Gonna have +1 armor finishing for Thorzain now, and +2 weapons on the way. Mobius Reactor about to finish with the Ghosts on the way, and the 3rd CC double gas at the 3rd. Gonna see probably double upgrades from Thorzain. He needs to catch up a little bit. He is a little behind there, but he is ahead of supply by about 30, check the income tab, he's at by 13 workers. So he has a little bit of an army advantage, not a whole lot, about 10 supply. Some Templar on the way. The third has been started again for Thorzain. He does scout this with a little Marine Marauder run by. Gonna go poke into the natural, and he's gonna get a good scout. He sees both forges. He sees the Templar tech that is, already been revealed. Okay, here comes harassment at Thorzain's third. 2 zealots, not a whole lot. This planetary is gonna finish and take care of these. It's we'll see how many little zealots. Oh, do we have a drop? Looks like no, he did not. Started to go in. Check the units, they're fully healed in here. He's starting to drop the main, didn't pull back. Looks like he's gonna pull his army over to take care of the zealots. Level 3 armor on the way for MC. Doing a really good job keeping his upgrades going. And but he's catching up in supply actually too, which is good. +2 on the way for Thorzain. About the equal timing. 4 ghosts. Really pumping the ghosts out to deal with these Templar. A couple Archons as well. Let's check the Templar count here. We have 4 out here. Cloak on the way. This pylon's still here. We do not see any DT tech though, and this planetary is really going to be effective in holding off any harassment. And we've got to be careful. Almost a little close to a supply block there, huh? 4th CC on the way for Thorzain, and another starport +1 ship weapons. Actually, is that? Yes, that is a 2nd starport. Do have the army sitting on the map, not doing a whole lot. A lot of zealots, zealot archon, Templar, and some sentries in here. Gateway composition. How many? If we check the units count, we do have a preponderance of Marines over Marauders. Against gateway units, you really want to. You need the Marines and the Ghosts here for this late game. The Marines are very good DPS against gateway units versus Marauders. Beefier units, but lower DPS. Storming. The storm's not effective. Ah, nice snipe. And MC loses 2 Templar there. Very critical. That is very significant advantage for Thorzain. Warping in another one. But he's lost 2. Those Templar are very important. High energy. Cast a couple storms. Did not do a lot of damage with them. We do see, you know, he's protected against drops here with 3 Zealots and a Templar. Meanwhile, the factory can probably land to deny a 4th. We do have the Marine Scouts, very good presence. And a little bit of engagement here. A couple of units from the Ghost. Did they get? They got another Templar. Oh, a couple feedbacks, nice. Was that? Looks like got a medevac and one of the Ghosts that was low on energy, which is not as good of a feedback as we would have liked. Thorzain does win the battle a little bit, pushes MC back. Both players about to max out. +3 weapons on the way for the Terran. +3 armor has finished for the Protoss with +3 weapons about to finish. Gonna finish first. +1 ship weapons. Looks like he just canceled that. Okay, no, it finished, and +2 on the way. Alright, we're gonna have an engagement here. Alright, MLG Daybreak pushing in engagements with the Zealots. Guardian shields going up. No storms though, no storms. Thorzain, very nice. Effective. Powering the Templar. Awesome play by Thorzain. Shuts down the storms. A couple storms would have really hurt this army. And with no storms at all, it's an easy win for Thorzain. He's gonna push in. There's nothing that Ramsey can do. Down by 60 supply. Thorzain taking a 4th. MC gonna lose his 3rd. Not looking good now. You see the production tab empty for MC. Not a whole lot MC can do. His army, you know, 2 Archons, 12 Zealots. Thorzain banking up an incredible amount of minerals and gas. And, well, are we going to see him push? No, he does pull back. Not going to see him push into the natural yet. Being very patient, macroing up. Thorzain, a patient player, he's got a 4th here. And the refinery. This is very nice play from Thorzain. Use the EMPs to effectively nullify the Templar early in the battle. And now we have a lot of Archons. It's going to be Zealot Archon. 3-3 with no mortal coming out. Nuke on the way for Thorzain. Oh, we should see some nuke play. Very interesting. Also, Marines and Marauders, no more Ghosts. on the way. If we check the unit count, he does have 11 ghosts, quite a bit. MC reestablishes his third. He is down on the base though. Harvesters are pretty close. At this point in the game, it's alright. It's more that he is oversaturated at his natural, and he is very close to mining it out. This is a very tough spot for MC. Losing that battle, losing the third. MC gonna try and take a fourth here, but the army of Thorzain is right there to counter any hope of a double expand, and the factory down here meanwhile stopping another expansion from MC to get back into this game. The 30 supply difference army size is definitely in Thorzain's favor with 11 ghosts out on the field. 13 now. Gonna take the third down. There's nothing MC has to cancel, nothing he can do. An engagement possibly. Now if you look, watch this. Watch the micro from Thorzain now. See this? I'm gonna rewind this in a second. Very impressive. Vikings don't have anything to do, they just absorb some damage. But I want to show you something. I noticed this from Thorzain before. And other pros as well. It's not just Thorzain. If you're a Terran player out there, this is when you're in a battle with a late game Protoss, a couple things that really help you. One, the EMPs we saw earlier. Thorzain, really nice EMPs on the Templar from MC in the battle we had earlier. Nullified storms and kept his army alive. Also, if you check, watch the micro here from him. What he's doing, he's got his ghosts up here for EMPs. Okay, they're out in front of the army. They're in range of EMP. He can EMP this whole anything MC sends his way. He can also get these Templar. He's really looking for the Templar first. Scanning, does not see them. They are going to come from up here. But also, look at the Marauders and the Marines. He's got the ghosts out, but his Marines. If you see the highlight, and I zoom in a little bit, let me take try and take the health bars off. And then let me do the the Marauders. Watch the Marauders and the Marines. He actually micros his Marines behind his Marauders. Now Marines do a lot of DPS, they're very good against gateway units, doing the damage, but they're very fragile. And against 3/3 Zealots and an Archon with splash damage, for example, that does 47 versus biological. I mean, you look at a Marine, this guy only has 45 hit points. He does have 3 armor. But you're talking 2 blasts from an Archon, right? And boom, he's dead. Marauders, on the other hand, 105 hit points, 4 armor. They're gonna last a little bit longer against the damage dealt by the Zealots and the Archons. Also, they do less DPS. You lose those guys, it's okay. You know, you really want those for they're good against Colossus. They're also, if you check their armor rating here, 13 damage, 26 versus armored. But what do we have? We have an Archon and we have Zealots. Okay, there's one armored unit and an Immortal, which has shields that really nullify a lot of the Marauder damage. The point of what I'm saying, to sum this up, is you want to keep your Marines alive as long as possible. A way to do that, micro them behind your Marauders. You can control click them, that's what I just did. Control click, and then you can stutter step them back. If you're in the middle of an engagement, or as MC does it, Thorzain does it, he does it preemptively. He's pulled his Marines to the right, pulls his Marauders to the left. He knows where the army is coming from. It's going to engage the Marauders first. This gives his Marines more time to shoot. They deal more damage. In a close battle, it could be the difference between winning and losing. Alright, so let's watch this on regular speed. Here we go, one more time. Watch these Marauders and watch the Marines and watch how they move. Look at this. Where the Marauders are on the outside, the Marines are on the inside. It's not, you could do this a little bit better, but you see there's a significant, look at all these Marauders. Sorry, the health bars are in the way. But look, it's Marauders. There's like a wall here. There's a couple Marines in the front, but the majority of the Marines are back here. If I do a box like this, I get 1 Marauder and a lot of Marines. Alright, let me take the health bars off, that's gotta be. See, look, Zealots hit against the Marauders. Now when we check the unit count at the end of this, we're going to see 12 Marauders, 27 Marines. Okay? He could have done that even more significantly. He could have microed even more, but he didn't need to. The battle's over. MCGG's. Game over. Just a little tip for you, micro-wise, you get your ghosts out in front of the army to get the EMPs off, and then use your Marauders to shield your Marines. Keep them alive to do the extra DPS that they do. Send your Vikings in. in this case, nothing for them to do. Alright, that was the game 2 in a best of 3 from the MLG Winter Championship pool play. Thanks for tuning in. This is CaptainAmerica, and it's been my pleasure. I hope to get everything up to speed. Still getting used to all of these replays. Make sure you follow me. Let me know what's going on, what you like. If there's anything you want to see cast, send it my way. CaptainAmerica at thegspotnetwork.com. Definitely, send me a link. Let me know what you want to see. I'm here to help you guys out. It's been my pleasure, and I will see you all later. Signing off, CaptainAmerica. Bye-bye.